Hello, friends. This week I'm back, and today I'm going to try and support another member who wanted to know what they can do to feel, I don't know, not to feel drained or not to feel like their center is being hijacked by energies of people who just come to them with their unhappiness, frustrations, or anger. And this is something that happens a lot to everyone, but some people can deal better with it than others. And us, as sensitive people, highly sensitive people, empaths, or just good people, well, sometimes we don't have healthy boundaries around that. Uh, People come to us for comfort, people come to us to share their problems, for a shoulder to cry on, or just to vent. And it's okay, it's normal, unless it's taking a toll on our emotional and mental health. So, the first thing we can do is actually put ourselves first. We need to become our own priority. Like, there are people who don't do that often, like good friends who face a problem and, like, every time they come with a new problem or they've solved the last problem, and anyway they deserve our help. That's one category of people, and another category is those who come to us with the same problem over and over and over again, and despite what we tell them, the advice that we give them, anything, they just won't do anything. They'll just come back and, I don't know, suck the energy out of us, leaving us feel drained, frustrated, and angry. Like angry at ourselves for putting up with the same thing again, angry at them for not doing anything to change it. This is why I said that in any case, whether it's someone who really wants advice and really is really going to follow through, or someone who is, I don't know, like a permanent victim of situations and circumstances, we need to build healthy boundaries and make ourselves our first priority. How can we do that? Like, we have to ask ourselves, like, am I up for this? Can I do it? Do I have the energy today? And sometimes we don't. Like, we just don't. And I don't know, if we don't have the energy, maybe we could, like, what makes us think what we don't have the right to say so? How can others come to us with their problems? Why can't we just say, I'm really sorry, I'm with you, I hear you, but today's not a good day for me. I'm facing some things, or I'm not feeling up for it. Like, why is that a problem? Why are we afraid to say it? I mean, are we afraid that we won't be good people anymore? Are we afraid that we'll be rejected because we had the audacity to talk about how we feel? Well, if this is the case, if someone rejects us because one day we can't be there for them when they need us, but we have proven to them that we are there for them when we can, when maybe they don't deserve us, maybe they don't deserve our support. And I don't know, like, do you want to be in someone's life just to be their crutch? Do you want to be there for people who only use you when they need something from you and they have no consideration for how you feel, how, like, whether you're well or not? So learn to build healthy boundaries around your relationships. That's the first thing. And learn to say, I'm sorry, I can't help you today. You know, someone else told me, what if, the person coming to us for help is our own child or brother or sister? And if we're talking about someone who's helpless, who really can't do anything or really can't wait, then maybe we can, I don't know, do something beyond what we can and bend over backwards to help them. But this should be the exception, not the norm. Like, if this happens all the time, we should ask ourselves, why is this person in that situation all the time? And why do I have to bend over backwards for them all the time? Can I? So that's my first advice to you, and this is what I do. I've learned to say, no, I'm sorry, I can't be there for you. And it's worked really well with me. Like, my good friends, the ones that come to me with different problems every time, they will respect how I feel. They will respect my fatigue. They will respect my personal problems and they won't hold it against me if I can't be there for them just one time. Others, if they don't respect that and they only remember me when they need something, I don't want them in my life. I just don't want them in my life. And this is what you should ask yourselves, like, who do you want in your life? Do you want people who only come to you for help and expect you to be there regardless of how you might be feeling? Or do you need someone who can offer you support? And if not support, understanding. Just understand that on that particular day, which is not a good day for you, you cannot be there for them. So, yeah, this is like, know my boundaries. But at the same time, I can be easily manipulated, and I'm sure you can be easily manipulated because of my sensitivity. And sometimes I don't see it. And although, I start by this, like, no, I can't help you today, I let myself get dragged into the situation because I'm very attentive. I'm very attentive to people. I pay attention, and I pay attention to micro movements of the face. And I have realized that some people can steal my energy with their eyes or with their hands. And I'll give you an example. I remember this lady. Every time I saw her, like, I felt drained of my energy, and I didn't know why. Every morning I've talked to you about my routine. Like, I use protections, I use my protection bubble, I do centering and grounding every single morning without fail. How could this woman steal my energy so easily? So the one day I just said, okay, I'll just be the observer. I'll observe not what she says, but what she does with her body. And then I realized that she was blinking almost uncontrollably, and she was using her arms a lot, and her arms were like magnets, like, I don't know, reeling me in. And after realizing what it was, how she managed to manipulate me and get me into her situation, every time I saw her, like, it might sound funny to you, but I pretended to look at her, but I had a blank look. Like, I would never look into her eyes. I would look, I don't know, on her forehead. I would look on her cheeks. I would look like slightly to the side. And whenever her arms moved or her hands moved, I didn't follow their motion, like, blank look. Guess what? She couldn't steal my energy any longer. And after a while, she stopped contacting me because I wasn't good supply anymore. Anyway, I hope this is of help. And I know this might not be very clear to you. So please, in the comments, ask questions and ask specific questions so I can explain. All right? Thank you very much for watching me this week. I really, really, really want you to write in the comments if you want me to clarify something, if you disagree with something that I said, if you need more support. Just write it in the comments. And okay, fingers crossed, at some point I'll start doing lives. All right, thank you for watching. Bye.